and welcome to the very first episode of my brand new series, K-Pop 101. My name is Cami, and I'll be teaching this course. In this first episode, I will be answering the very basic question of what is K-pop. I'll also be talking about the entertainment industry in South Korea as well, because I feel like in order to really understand K-pop, you really need to talk about the entertainment industry in general, and how groups are put together. So, without further ado, let's begin. What is K-pop? K-pop is South Korean pop music. And within K-pop, there are many genres that people call influence to, like rock, alternative, bubblegum, pretty cutesy pop music. There's a lot of rapping in K-pop too, which is very interesting for me because I grew up with rap music in the United States. Like growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, it's sort of I got exposed to rap quite a bit, so it's kind of interesting to hear it with pop music elements to it, because that's sort of very different from the way that rap music works in the United States. And along with rap, there's R&B and a bunch of other musical influences, whether it's EDM or dubstep. Skrillex actually worked with one of the more popular groups for a minute recently, and I think that that's a pretty cool thing, because a lot of American artists are starting to notice the popularity of K-pop and want to put some of their own flavor into it, and I think that's what K-pop has. There's a lot of flavor to it, and there's a lot of different people that I feel like it appeals to. So the way that the music industry in South Korea works is very different from how it functions in the United States and in North America in general, pretty much. A lot of groups will be put together based off of friendships, or they'll form via Craigslist ads or various other social media advertisements, and also people will post in music venues themselves to form groups and basically just try to make it. A lot of groups tend to work very hard for very many years and never really get any sort of recognition or notice, and a lot of times it just doesn't end up working out too well. However, in South Korea, you have these big entertainment companies that don't just include music, but also include acting. And basically how it works is that entertainment companies will send people to North America, Europe, and all over Asia to find people to audition for their company. And if the company decides that they like you enough, they'll sign you as a trainee. Now, being a trainee doesn't necessarily guarantee that you'll actually debut in the music industry. It just means that you are a part of the company, and if you do debut, you will debut under that company. However, some people have changed companies at some point in their training process. G-Dragon is somebody that, was supposed to start his training with SM, but, one of the major companies, and then ended up training with YG, another major entertainment company as well. So, weird situations happen occasionally. But, you know, as a trainee, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that you will debut in the music industry, you know, necessarily. A lot of times people who don't make it into a group or don't necessarily find themselves debuting as a solo artist will go into acting instead. And typically it's through the same company that they've been a trainee in for, you know, however long it's been. The acting industry is a lot more cutthroat than the music industry in South Korea is. It's kind of scary how cutthroat the acting industry is. But anyways, focusing on the music. So basically, trainees will go through a pretty intense process of dance classes, singing lessons, acting classes, and you know, it's pretty much a 24/7 kind of thing. And basically, throughout the process of your training, they'll decide whether or not you make it into a group, or make it as a solo artist, or you know, become an actor, an actress under the company. And next week I will be talking about the 3 major entertainment companies in South Korea and sort of give you a brief history of each one of them. And I'll also talk a bit about other companies as well, because there are a lot of popular groups not under sort of the main 3 labels that are doing very, very well for themselves. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this first episode of K-Pop 101 up. So I will see you guys in a week. Have a good one, and remember to stay awesome. Bye!